In this video, I want to show you how you can get free website traffic with basically no effort. The ability for anyone to create a website now is easier than ever. Platforms like Google are becoming harder and harder to generate traffic from, and search results getting more and more cluttered. Plus, you've got to compete with attention spans on social media and Netflix and TikTok and all these different platforms. It can be quite painful if you're a new website or a small business and you're relying on your new website to generate traffic and bring you customers, but you can't seem to generate any traffic. Well, especially with AI, everyone's been struggling with this problem a little bit, which is why I wanted to dig down into my Google Analytics and find the traffic sources to my websites that were bringing me users but weren't costing me anything, and I was putting minimal effort in. So I'm going to show you all of this, show you my Google Analytics, show you the traffic sources that are coming through to my websites, and give you examples of how you can do the same thing and start generating traffic for your website today. So welcome into Google Analytics 4. You can go start looking in your Google Analytics to find out any secret traffic sources that you can double down on. There's an easy way to do that. You go into reports and then you're going to go into traffic acquisition, and it's going to give you some information like this. Now we can see at the top here that a lot of it, yes, is coming from Google and direct to my website, but also we've got other search engines. That is as you'd expect. That's just traditional SEO doing its thing. Now, interestingly, the next referrer on here is Reddit, and it's giving me nearly 400 users, and it's actually giving me a retention time on my website that's higher than Google, which is great news because Google generates good traffic and good results for this website. Now, you're wondering, so how are we getting traffic from Reddit? Now, rather than fiddle around in Google Analytics 4, which can be quite fiddly if you don't know what you're doing, you can just go to Reddit and put your website URL into the search bar here, and this is going to start bringing up anywhere that your website is mentioned on Reddit. If you've done any posts, and it might be in there. If you're mentioned in any communities, where I'm really interested in looking is in comments, because that's most likely where I'm generating traffic to this website. You can see straight away this is a website based in Courchevel. That's a ski resort, and you can see 2 months ago someone asked for Courchevel tips and looking for anywhere that's good for blue square black diamond skiers and good food recommendations. Now, if we scroll down here, you can see that one of the top comments on this is someone actually mentioning the website we're talking about and putting it in the context of other great reviews and other great comments. Now, that's generating traffic to my website. It's super easy. It's just a comment on Reddit with my web page link in it. If we scroll down as well onto other comments that have been on there, we can actually see down here as well in this thread, we've got someone talking about buses and timetables and stuff, which is something that I have on that website, and they've linked it in there, and it's generating traffic to my website. Now, that's interesting because I could actually capitalize on this and say, let's go look at Reddit and let's find everything to do with my niche and let's start commenting on things and being really helpful. Not just spamming links around, but actually being helpful in these communities and dropping in the links where they're helpful and relevant. That's a growth hack that could work for a website or even a social media post or even a YouTube channel to go and do that sort of thing. And it's free. It takes 2 minutes. You can see off those 3 or 4 comments there that were on there, it's generated me 358. One of them was even an affiliate post which had Amazon links in it. So I'm pretty sure it's generated me some revenue as well through affiliate marketing. So that's number one. Do not sleep on Reddit. It has billions and billions of search traffic every month. Now, as we scroll down this list, the next one that pops out is ChatGPT. Now, a lot of people talking about how ChatGPT is biting into Google's market share and all this sort of thing. It's generating traffic to my website, and I haven't done anything to encourage this. I haven't run any special tactics, done anything in particular to try and get included in ChatGPT. This is happening naturally. It's free traffic that I wasn't really aware of before. Now, I actually did a video on how you can go about ranking in ChatGPT, but it comes down to 3 real points, really. Number one, doing your AI research. There's a great tool called Profound. This works in a similar way to a SEO keyword research tool. It allows you to start looking at what people are searching for, looking at where you're being mentioned, and tailor your website content to that information. Number 2 is run a normal SEO strategy. These AI tools still surf the web to look for results. So if we were to put best après ski in Courchevel, we're going to get ChatGPT is going to start searching the web. And guess what? It's going to use search engines, and I can already see the logo of this website coming up to give results. It's actually referencing Reddit again, so great place to get your content into Reddit. It's actually going to help serve AI models, and also ranking in normal search is going to help that come out. Number 3, get yourself into the mainstream press. This is because ChatGPT and OpenAI use both Reddit and mainstream press as their training data for their AI models. So the more you can get featured with traditional PR in mainstream news, that's going to help boost your reputation and your entity within models like ChatGPT. So don't sleep on this AI stuff. Number 3 on the list is one I really love at the moment down here is Pinterest. Now, it's only generated 45 users to my website and it's a low on-page time, but I really haven't put any effort into Pinterest for this site, short of just setting it up initially and using it sort of to build my SEO entity rather than actually trying to drive traffic with Pinterest. But I have seen a lot of people getting a lot of success and a lot of traffic with Pinterest. Many people think of it as social media, but realistically, it's actually a visual search engine, and it's one of the easiest places to get your content noticed online, particularly if you're in a female-orientated visual niche. Then you're going to have a great time driving traffic on Pinterest. And I was so enthused by this channel that I wanted to try it out for myself. And so I built myself a Pinterest page, built myself a little website with about 10 articles on it, and started posting pins on Pinterest with the imagery and linking them back to my website. And you can see in a month, it absolutely started taking off in 30 days. 56,000 impressions on my post, nearly 3,500 engagements, and more importantly, 435 outbound clicks to this website. That's huge. Where else can you go and generate 400 clicks from 10 articles in a matter of weeks or even a couple of months? Even on Google, that's going to be really hard to do these days because you've got to get out of Google Sandbox, whereas Pinterest, you can get going and you can start generating a lot of traffic really quickly. You can see this spike here. So don't go sleeping on Pinterest, particularly female-orientated visual niches. Start adding that into your marketing strategy because it can work wonders and be truly life-changing for a business. Now, the 4th one is something that you probably already know about and have probably heard about, particularly if you've tried to do SEO, and that is guest posting. A lot of people only use it now to try and build links, and they feel it's a bit outdated and, it's a bit of a waste of time now. There's better ways to build traffic to a website, but it's still very relevant in 2025, and it will be going onwards while people are still using websites. And I can see through my traffic here that I've got referral websites driving traffic, 222 views, 32 views, another 30 from here. And again, this wasn't a particularly massive guest posting strategy that I was running. It was more natural mentions from my content in other people's blogs that rank well. But that leads me to think, actually, if I go and produce great content that I know is going to rank well on other similar websites, it's going to help their SEO strategy and it's going to push traffic to my website. I even track outbound clicks on my website because I want to see how much referral traffic I'm giving to other people. And you can see it is huge for some websites. Thousands, hundreds of clicks that are going from my website out to this other website, to these other websites. That's insane. And essentially, guest posting, you getting your content published on other sites with links back to your site, is going to do wonders for your SEO. Firstly, it's going to give you a wealth of amazing backlinks. That's a fact. That's one of the biggest signals for SEO rankings ever. And number 2, if you're doing this properly and putting out good quality content that's going to get views, then it's going to drive traffic to your website. Most people just do guest posting and they do it lazily and they just do it for the backlink. But execute this properly with a little bit more time and effort, you're going to get compounding results. So if you're looking for free traffic to your website, start using Reddit, start using Pinterest, make sure you're optimized for ChatGPT, and start guest posting. None of this has to cost a penny, and if you find something that works in your own Google Analytics, double down on it, rinse and repeat until it stops working.